Hey there, movie fans. Welcome back to the Movie Channel. I'm your host, Shane, and today we're diving into one of the most fascinating corners of film history, cult classics. You know, those movies that bombed at the box office, got panned by critics, and vanished into obscurity, until fans brought them back to life. Today we're looking at movies that flopped but found a following. Films that proved you don't need a big opening weekend to become legendary. Let's get weird, let's get nostalgic, and let's get culty.
What the hell happened here? Come on, Doc.
Starting off our list, we have The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing was released in 1982 and totally tanked. Critics called it disgusting. Audiences ignored it. Why? Because it came out just 2 weeks after E.T. and people weren't ready for a grotesque, paranoid alien horror. But over time, fans embraced its groundbreaking effects, bleak tone, and tense atmosphere. Today, it's considered one of the greatest sci-fi horror films ever made.
I met a new friend.
Real or imaginary?
Imaginary.
Number 2, Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko is the ultimate mind-bender. When it hit theaters in 2001, it barely made a ripple. But thanks to DVD and midnight screenings, people started digging into its twisted time travel narrative, haunting soundtrack, and Jake Gyllenhaal's breakout performance. It became a Gen Z and millennial rite of passage. If you don't have a theory about what Donnie Darko means, were you really even emo?
Did you get that memo?
Yeah, I got the memo, and I understand the policy.
Yeah. All right.
When Office Space premiered in 1999, it flopped hard. But after it hit home video, it spread like wildfire, especially among anyone who's ever worked in a soul-crushing cubicle job. Mike Judge nailed the absurdity of corporate life, and today it's endlessly quoted. Did you get the memo? I believe you have my stapler.
Rachel is an experiment, nothing more.
We create a cushion or pillow for their emotions, and consequently we can control them better.
You're talking about memories.
Number 4, Blade Runner. Blade Runner was too slow, too moody, and too philosophical for 1982 audiences. Critics were confused, the box office was cold, but oh boy did it age like a fine wine. Ridley Scott's vision of the future became a sci-fi blueprint. Its fan base grew year after year, and now it's a titan of the genre, with more cuts than a Quentin Tarantino fight scene.
For God's sake, keep a grip on yourself, Janet.
But it seems so unhealthy here.
It's just a party, Janet.
Well, I want to go.
This is the cult classic. The Rocky Horror Picture Show bombed at first, but midnight screenings changed everything. Fans dressed up, talked back to the screen through rice and toast. It became a full-blown subculture. There's still nothing quite like seeing Rocky Horror live. It's chaotic, it's campy, and it's eternal.
1, 2, 3, 4!
Edgar Wright's Scott Pilgrim was visually stunning, super stylized, and ahead of its time, but in theaters, a financial disappointment. Thankfully, the internet and the gamer nerd music crowd rallied behind it. Now it's celebrated for its creativity, killer soundtrack, and one of the most unique editing styles ever put to screen.
I just killed my best friend.
And your worst enemy.
Same difference.
Number 7 on our list is Heathers. Before Mean Girls, there was Heathers. It's a teen movie dipped in acid, dark, edgy, and totally misunderstood in 1989. But over time, it found fans who loved its biting satire, killer fashion, and unforgettable one-liners. What's your damage? Became a battle cry for the disaffected youth everywhere.
Go off and rule the universe from beyond the grave. Or check into a psycho ward, whichever comes first, huh?
Number 8, Big Trouble in Little China. This John Carpenter gem was a box office disaster. Studios didn't know how to market it, but with Kurt Russell's goofball hero, wild creature effects, and genre-bending madness, Big Trouble found its audience, one VHS rental at a time. Now it's a cult favorite with loyal fans quoting Jack Burton like gospel.
We gotta show them you're good. You are what you choose to be.
I'm Superman.
Brad Bird's animated masterpiece, The Iron Giant, barely got a theatrical run. Warner Brothers botched the marketing, but once it hit DVD, it became a beloved treasure. With its emotional storytelling, anti-war message, and unforgettable line, "You are who you choose to be." It's one of the most heartful cult classics out there.
The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club.
Last but not least, Fight Club. When it came out, critics were split and audiences didn't quite know what to make of it. Too violent? Too weird? Too anti-consumerist? But it hit DVD and suddenly every college dorm had a poster of Tyler Durden. David Fincher's nihilistic tale struck a chord, and the first rule of Fight Club is, yeah, you know. So what do all these movies have in common? They weren't appreciated right away, but through home video, fan passion, and the test of time, they became legends. Proof that sometimes the best films are the ones that took a little longer to find their voice. What's your favorite cult classic? Did we miss one? Drop it in the comments below and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the worlds of movies. I'm Shane, and this is the Movie Channel, and remember, box office isn't everything.